Hey fellow lapidarians, look at this. This is a nice big chunk of Turritella agate. That's right, Turritella agate. You can see all those neat little shells on top there. Isn't that beautiful? Those are so cool. Well, I thought for this video, let's take this little chunk and get a slab or two off of it. Maybe cut it like this. And then take one of those slabs and turn it into a cabochon. How does that sound? So this will be a slabbing and cabbing of a piece of Turritella agate. Join me in the shop and let's get started. Check it out, guys. Our Turritella agate has been slabbed. Well, at least a couple of slabs. Let's see how it looks. This is the end piece, of course. Has Tumblr written all over it. Let's see this first little slab. Oh, look at all of those beautiful fossils in there. I like that little tiny one right there. Oh yeah, these are gonna be fun. Fun to turn into cabochons. That's interesting there. You see that little bit of like a chalcedony right in that one? Ooh, look at that. Almost like a Christmas tree right there. And this, of course, is what's left. I just may leave that as is and not do anything with it. It's just so cool looking. So let's take one of these two and turn it into a cabochon. What do you think? I don't know. It looks like I can just barely get this 40 by 30 oval on this one. And I can still capture that little chalcedony pouch in there. Once this is done, then I can put it on one of these standard settings just to see how it would look. See, it's right on the edge there and right on the edge there. It's gonna be close. I think it'll fit though. Let me go ahead and get this one drawn in. All right, what do you think of this? I like the way this turned out. We just captured the edges there. Look how close that edge is going to be right there, but I think it'll be okay. Let me go ahead and get this thing trimmed and dopped, and then we'll start turning it into a cabochon. I like that I've got that little piece of chalcedony right there. Hopefully I won't dome too much right there and lose that, right? And because this is that standard shape, I'll be able to throw it into a setting. This setting right here, my little demo setting. We'll see how it would look as a piece of jewelry. So let me get it in the shop, get it trimmed, get it dopped, and we'll get started. All right, here we go. I got it all dopped. Let's get started on the 80 grit wheel for the basic shaping. This is how it looks dry. You can see I've got the dome going. Next up is the 220 grit wheel. We'll get rid of those big scratches and fine tune that shape. Here's how it looks. Looking good. Now for our next wheel, let's move on to the 280 grit soft wheel where I'll push in, get rid of any faceting. Now you can really see the pattern on here and a little bit of a shine forming. That's a good sign. Our next wheel is the 600 grit wheel. This is normally where the polish really begins. There you go, check it out. You can see the shop lights reflecting in there. Pattern's really coming through nicely. Up next is the 1200 grit wheel. This should really make it shine. There you go, check it out. Looking good. Nice reflection. Let's move on to the 3000 grit wheel. Now what will this do to our polish? Oh, it looks beautiful. I like it. Looks good, but you know what we can do even better than that? Let's move over to the cerium pad. We'll spend a few minutes here. This then is our final polish. Check it out. Oh, I like the reflection. It's very sharp. Looks good. The black looks great. Let's take this inside and take a closer look. Our little Turritella cabochon is all finished. Check it out. What do you think? Took a heck of a shine, didn't it? That's a good looking reflection. I love all of the detail in this thing. Those little tiny sea creatures. Just think millions of years ago, they were a little community just thriving. I wonder if they knew each other. This guy and that guy. Maybe they were buds, who knows? All I know is they make a beautiful cabochon. That's how we started. And that's how we ended. Got a nice little dome going there. This stuff's very hard. It took several minutes on that 80 grit wheel to shape this thing. But it was well worth it. I think this is the standard. Let's see, will it fit in here? Yeah, there you go. So this is how it would look as a little piece of jewelry. I like it. I'd wear that. Well, there you go. Thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate it. Please remember to check my other videos for more like this. Thanks again.